100 players who shook the coast.
Because if you were Nigel Clough, you had what everybody's got to realistically hate is a brilliant dad. You always want a dad that one day you're better than. You always want a dad that one day you're the one who gets the rounding first. That's what having a dad's about, isn't it? Having a dad's hard, isn't it? Because having a dad means that you've always got somebody to look up to and then try and be just a little bit better than. But when your dad's as big as Brian Clough was and as famous and as successful, the pressure that's got to put on somebody, it must be immense. And to be honest, I looked at Nigel Clough and I thought, yeah, he did achieve things.
Nigel Clough came to Anfield with a bit of baggage, should we say. Probably because of his father, you know, and various things that his father said and implied over the years in interviews, especially over Hillsborough. But I mean, I liked Nigel Clough as a player. Thought he was a very talented midfield player, and he was also the type of player I thought Liverpool needed at that time. The type of player who could split defences.
Clough finds Nicol. Intricate move by Liverpool. Clough! Yes! What a start for him! Well, that was a cracking goal by any standards. It's come on Nigel Clough's Premiership debut for Liverpool. Run it! Kicks Woods! Goal! Clough! He gets his second. Well, there's always something special about the number 7 shirt at Liverpool. You have to be prepared to withstand comparisons with the likes of Dalglish and Keegan, but Nigel Clough has made some start here.
He had a fantastic start to his Liverpool career, and he had a valuable contribution during his Liverpool career, but something happens along the way, and I don't. He seems to lose his pace a little bit, and in some respects, I thought he lost, I don't know, maybe interest in the game.
I think Nigel Clough being compared to Kenny Dalglish was, you know, probably his biggest downfall. How could you, you know, the new Dalglish? But Clough, to me, he had that vision that Barnes had in the middle of midfield. People might have thought he's not Terrier-like enough, you know. But I think in a lot of other teams he would have fitted in perfectly. But I suppose in the rough and tumble of the Premiership, it tended to pass him by a little bit, you know.
Oh, good ball, Nicol. Clough. Oh, that's poetry. Superb finish.
Nigel Clough had poise on the ball. I think he had, you know, he certainly had the range of passes. Don't think he was probably tough enough really for a lot of people's liking. But as a player, you know, if he was in the midfield, if he was at forward across the middle, you know, you can accommodate him. You know, he was more of a Joe Cole type player, I think.
Still not cleared though. Stewart making nuisance of himself. Nigel Clough, 1-0, a beauty.
Probably his most famous game would be the 3-3, the comeback at Anfield, which I'm pretty sure was probably his swan song in many respects, you know. But he was instrumental in that comeback. Liverpool were 3-0 down and came back to draw 3-3, and it was one of the great Anfield comebacks, you know, against our fiercest rivals.
Dix, Redknapp, Clough.
Oh, well, they're replying kind. 3-1. The cop come alive. Well, this is a tie that's not normally noted for an abundance of goals. But what, 25 minutes gone, this the fourth. And again, it's a strike to admire. We really have been spoilt tonight. 4 magnificent goals we've seen already. And I honestly can't fault either goalkeeper for any of them.
Right, coming forward, Rush. Can Clough get to this one? He can! It's 3-2!
Nigel Clough again!
Oh,
this is absolutely incredible stuff. What a marvellous response from Liverpool. But it's an error that brings the opening. A bit of confusion there. It comes off Keane. There's a big, big gap there that Nigel Clough strides into. And he does finish it with real confidence. Doesn't seem a problem. The ball bounces off Roy Keane. And Clough's onto it in a flash. And that's a great finish. 5 goals in 38 minutes here at Anfield.
He probably didn't fulfil his potential, though. But I mean, I used to always have. I've always got a soft spot for footballers, you know, rather than runners. That's just in my nature, and you know, I like to see, you know, the beautiful game played, and I think, you know, Nigel Clough tried to do that.
And I'm so glad now that if you look at what he's doing, you know, he's taken on a managerial career, he's moving forward. But he's always got that problem with having a very successful dad. And I looked at it and I thought, from my point of view, I don't want that pressure on my kids, which is why I've never been that good at anything. Hey, I failed for you kids.